Go. Nathaniel.
Yeah, I'm so nervous, man.
Before now, Nathaniel.
The famous Steve Jobs once said, design is not just how it looks like, how it feels like, but design is about how it works. And so does our life. But way before I know that famous quote, I was just an imaginative kid who doesn't know anything about design yet. I was born as a naughty, curious, and pragmatic kid who had a lot of activities such as drawing, swimming, cycling, and video games. Especially for drawing, I really like drawing. Not because of the results or the outcome that I produce, but because of the pleasure translating my own thoughts to become visible. My drawing is never great. People find it difficult to understand about my drawing. So, I grew up in a city called Jakarta in Indonesia, a bustling and chaotic city there. Growing up in there made me to observe so many different things in life. When I was a kid, I used to sit back in my car and then observe the everyday life in the street through my window car. Perhaps that is why my own drawings is a bit different than any kind of drawings for other kids on my age. If other kids always draw about a view, about humans, or about other animals, I always draw about random things such as furniture, a gable, logos, doors, doorknobs, bulbs, cables, and any other random things. But it will give me some sort of a pleasure and escapism whenever I feel stressed or frustrated. Apparently, this kind of random things continued until my high school time. Whenever I feel bored, I used to fill up all my biology book with a lot of different drawings. And it's really fun, although I screw up with that subject. And so one day, I really wish that I could digitize my own drawing. After someone introduced me to a graphic software called Adobe Photoshop, and I was really mesmerized by it. I created my own first image, which is a rip-off of one of the famous brand logos. If I'm not mistaken, it's a TV channel logos back in my hometown, and I rip it off, make it a bit unique and epic. The pleasure is like when you have your cake done from the oven. And since then, I love to create so many different and unique things. I posted out on my Facebook page a lot of funny and random things, and it was 2009, way before 9gag was famous. So, and everyone was really entertained by the image that I created, and my Facebook went viral because of that. And I was known as a unique and creative guy that day, and I get a lot of orders, especially for many females that ordered that asked me to design a Sweet 17 invitation birthday card, and a lot of teachers also asked me to design a lot of banner for the school purposes. And I was really damn proud on that day. But life is not life without any obstacles. After I graduated, I firmly chose graphic design as my major. And I confidently and overconfidently believe that I will succeed in this course with my skills in embracing any kind of graphic design softwares. But the other thing happened around. During my first year, I was screwed up because we are expected to learn something from the fundamentals of design, which is drawing, and we are expected to draw realistically, which is I never get prepared for. My drawing is about my own style, so I'm really against drawing realistically. So I screw up, and stubbornly, I said to the lecturer that we all artists and we have our own style. So why do we have to learn this? I was really frustrated on that day, and I really desperate and thought that this course shouldn't be my future. Until one day I realized that I was too overconfident, I was too overcocky, and I should humble myself. So I traversed my own ego and hope that it sparked the interest in my heart to learn something from zero again. I nullified my mind, my ego, and humbled down my heart to learn something from zero again. And thank God I managed to pass the course, not only with an okay grade, with a good grade. everything has become clearly when I reached my second year. When the graphic design basics is all introduced to me, that why we have to learn all those basic drawings realistically, because graphic design is about communication. It's about how we communicate clearly. So learning how to draw clearly will able to convey your message clearly. Perhaps that is what makes different art and design. Art and design. If art is about how you express your idealism as an artist, but design is about problem solving. It's how you simplify this complicated message on this wall. So since then, I'm really interested in graphic design. I researched a lot of famous graphic designers and the study case and how their works impacted to this world. I joined many kind of events, I volunteered and contribute my own skills in graphic design and see what can I solve with this graphic design, what problem I can solve. Back again to the quote that Steve Jobs says, design is not about how it looks like or how it feels like. Design is about how it works. I reflected into my life that our life is not just our appearance or just about how it looks, but how we contribute ourselves to the society, no matter of any kind of expertise that you guys get involved. If before I was just a joker who doesn't know anything about design yet, now I'm a problem solver and trying to simplify any kind of complicated message in this world. Thank you very much.